pleasure. My pleasure.
I wanna be a goon just for you. 세상을 졸라 just for you. 전부 바꿔서 just for you. 나를 너무 who are you?
Like you neither. The fuck? I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. Bitch, I don't like you.
Who asked? Who asked? Do you know who asked? No one cares. No one asked, actually. I'll say it again. It's okay. Not everyone's born with good taste in music. And some people are, and you're just not that person.
This is why you always talk to your driver. World-famous K-pop group EXO was no stranger to private life stalkers known as sasaengs, but nothing could have prepared them for this. After finishing rehearsal for one of their gigs, they went out to their van, which was parked in its usual place. But as the group was about to load into the van, their manager came rushing out and stopped them. The sasaeng had rented an identical van, parked it in the same place, and intended to kidnap them. Like and follow for more.
I asked my followers to send me some questions, and here are some of my favorite questions. Starting off with, who has a secret love child? This bitch has a secret Stan account dedicated to Namjoon's thighs. Sells BTS used items on eBay. We're talking about used toilet paper, used floss, used this. Would fly to America on Black Friday just to punch and fight someone. Has a secret TikTok account to stalk and flirt with the army. Oh my god, writes fanfics about themselves. Like, we know what fanfics we're talking about. We're talking would get lost at the zoo and somehow end up in the monkey exhibit. Why is that believable? This is dark. Down to watch animals die for an hour? But this is my favorite. Secretly eat cereal in a bathtub while listening to Celine Dion. What the? Would literally cry in a haunted house. If we get Jin or J-Hope, like that would...
I'm shook. I'm shook. Wow. But age ain't nothing but a number. Okay, for real, he does look like he's in his late 30s, early 40s with the facial hair, but I will still take him. I will still take it. He looks... Even with all this mass amount of facial hair, Taeyong still looks good. But he also looks like those mafia fanfics about him. This is the cover. This is the cover art. All he needs are some tattoos on his neck, and this is the best one. This is the best one. This is the best one. Yoongi. Yoongi. Yuki. What?
He invited me. He told me to date, the time, the room, and everything. What are we gonna talk about? And he's not even here. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's not that serious.
Hey. Walk up in the bitch to clean up froze. They don't fight you where I'm from. Like the beat, I keep a drum. You ain't got dough, little boy, you a bum. She give me brain.
You were watching Dear Class of 2020, right? You knew they were gonna play Boy With Love, but you didn't know what's gonna happen after. I thought Boy With Love was the only thing they were performing. And then when I saw this screen, I was like, oh, it's done. And then this shit popped up. Spring Day. It's fucking Spring Day. Holy shit. Was anyone expecting that? That's like a throwback from 5 years ago. The fuck? That was emotional, let me tell you, but I was so hyped up and surprised. Okay, I thought they were done after Spring Day, but Bitch! Bitch, what the fuck? Mikaro Somos! No way. No way. I've always wanted to hear Mikaro Somos played again, and it really happened! And they fucking saved the best for last, didn't they? They saved the best for last! How do they save the best for last?
Oops, my heart went.
Disgusting shit.
Today we're going to be going over how to tell BTS members apart. If you see this giant 10-foot tall man walking around with thick, juicy, voluptuous man titties, that's Kim Namjoon. If you see this man walking around with a ginormous, thick, Tonka trunk ass, serving cake literally every day even though it's not your birthday, that would be Kim Taeyoung. If you see this literal ray of sunshine who can light up any room he walks into and is literally always dancing, that's Jung Ho-suk. If you see this cute little baby who is literally the cutest little bunny on earth, but at the same time can literally beat your ass up on sight, that's Jung Jungkook. If you see this beautiful fine ass man who's also a narcissistic ass bitch and is taking selfies literally all the time and hasn't aged a day past 20, that's worldwide handsome Kim Seok-jin. If you see this literal fairy who looks like he has just descended from heaven and is literally one of the most beautiful humans to ever walk the earth, that would be Park Jimin. And lastly, if you see this tiny ass man with the most precious gummy smile on earth, that's Min Yoongi.
One comment on one of my TikTok videos saying you're not a real K-pop stan, you only like BTS, Blackpink, and Twice. Well, honey, if you can name all 19 songs and the artists that are performing them, then these are the
Songs real K-pop stans know.